What's happening, people? And welcome back to another show, another Chelsea update show. I've got Jimmy and I got Rob both joining the team. Do you get me? But unlike yesterday, right, we actually have news to talk about. Unlike yesterday, we actually have news to talk about, which I'm actually very, very happy to talk about, Like, there's news which we can get our teeth into, pause, and we can actually speak about with good gesture. You know what I'm trying to say? But firstly, smash those likes. Road to 2K subs is on. We're not too far away from 1.9K. Bun up to the 3 people who unfollowed as well. You joke, man. Bun you joke, man. Everybody else, love for the love. Love for the love, man. It's good to see you all here. It's good to see you all here. It's good to see you guys on a Monday morning. Good news as well, man. A lot of good news. A few loanees, a few sales, a few bits and bobs, and bang, we're back into the action because it's been quite a weekend for Chelsea, Very, very quiet weekend for Chelsea. Usually Chelsea have a lot more things going on, but today and yesterday night and today, this morning, it's actually been kind of promising. So good to see Chelsea actually woken up and done some business. The business, you know what I'm saying? Business, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the meme. You know the meme, innit? Let's make sure we get this information up. But yeah, man, let me know in the chat for any latest news. So if there's any late news that needs to be aware of, swing it in the chat with the siren emoji. You know it's my favorite emoji already. Fam. You already know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Xavi Simmons to Chelsea, make it happen. Of course, bro. We got Ches. Why aren't you getting rid of the dead wood in the DDF, Washington, and Fana? Listen, they will all be going. Don't stress. Ches got cooked by Kiers. I don't think so, bro. Kiers and me, we have good battles. Big up, mate. Up the world champion Blues. Big up Chelsea King every single time. Sick name. Big up Ryan. Chelsea looking at RB Leipzig's Xavi Simmons. Man United's Garnacho. Villa's Rodgers. And Juventus' Yildiz from Turkey. But yeah, man. Big up Cole Palmer. Xavi Simmons, in my opinion, is done. Funny how I said we get the news today. Veiga's gone. Cole Palmer knows, man. I love Cole Palmer's updates because he's very impartial and he just says it how it is. Big up Cole Palmer, man. You always just say it how it is. You don't really... You have your opinion, but you kind of keep it real. I like that. Carney news. I mean, where do we start? We've got Robert and Jimmy joining very, very shortly. But where do we start? Should we start with a few Loanees and stuff, shall we? Let's do that. Ches, you reply back with your face. Hey, shall I do this? I need to change it. I keep forgetting to change it, man. I need to change it. But yeah, let's start with a few information on the Loanees. But make sure everyone join this live. Do the right thing. Follow suit. Do the right thing. Smash a like button for me. We just get more people in here. It's great content for you guys. 5 p.m. on a Monday. We've got big shows going live shortly, so we need all the support we can get. Sub up, like the video, and join the community, man. You can join the membership below. A membership-only stream will be happening this week. Do not forget, member-only stream will be happening this week. So please don't forget about it. We're going to get that done. But yeah, Loanees. You've got a few Loanees being confirmed. Some of which you'll know, some of which you won't know as much. But one of them is no other than Kendry Pyers, who's now confirmed or on his way to joining Strasbourg. As you already knew, Chelsea and RC Strasbourg are expected to finalize Kendry Pyers. Penders and Sarr are already done and sealed. And if you didn't know, I think yesterday we got told about Pyers and Sarr going the other way. I think Fabrizio Romano tweeted it. Let's get his name up here. Fabrizio. He said something about Penders before. So I want to make sure everyone can see that nice and clear. He made something up. Obviously, Veiga we're going to speak on in a minute. Lookman. Veiga. Yeah, and we're going to speak about that in a minute. There we go. All formal steps are completed for Mike Penders to leave Chelsea on loan and join Strasbourg. Payet is up next. So Penders, Payet, and Sarr will all be up. Rob, I just noticed he just joined. Penders, I'll be home in 5 minutes. Be up, Jimmy. Sure, no worries, bro. Penders, Payet, and Sarr all be leaving to go on loan to Strasbourg, which is good development for them. Bit of pouring back on me. Me and Robin spoken for a while, since like Thursday, Wednesday, which is good. Give a little rest to Rob on the streams. It was a heated stream last time, I remember. Robin from the time. Rob's got meeting people you back soon after as well, so don't watch that. Be up, Jimmy, you joining soon as well. But I was attending the people then, Rob. As always, your channel will be below, your Twitter will be below. But Sarr, Payet, Penders will all be on loan to Strasbourg. There are 3 who are going to France. That's quite good for them, isn't it? Decent for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good loan for them. Mike Penders, Payet, and Sarr. Yeah, good loan for them, man. That our 3 loan spots all filled?
I think, yeah. In terms of you can only do 3 to a club. You can only do 3 to a club, I think. 3 to 1 club, I believe. And obviously here you can see Strasbourg don't want to sell Moreira this summer. They call him Degs or something. I think the nickname's Degs. And the only way would be a bid over 30 million euros, which is good. Atlanta and Premier League clubs interested, but Strasbourg won't sell for 20 million reported fee. But yeah, apparently Chelsea to sell him would want 20-something million. He looks like, not gonna lie, bro, looks like Monty's older brother. Who does? That's bare random. Who's that?
Is it me?
Not Rob. What? How the hell do you see that? That's so random. What the heck? That's so random.
Man.
Anyway,
that's weird.
that has caught me off guard.
Yeah,
it's mad. But yeah, man. Strasbourg don't want to sell Moreira, either Degs or Diego, what we would call him. They would want a fee to sell him. Chelsea are mad. Listen, they'll only sell players for a certain amount of money. Like Jackson News, Paul said it himself. He said Chelsea would want to use the Ekitike deal. And it literally came out word for word.
Unless it's Ekitike money.
Wait, did you say that, or did you know the club? You knew the club would say that, innit? Yeah, you knew the club would say
that. Yeah. Like there's nothing. I think they see him as a comparable player to Ekitike. So, unless you bring, there's no way for us to say, oh, Ekitike is going for 80 million. Let's sell Jackson for 50. Makes absolutely no sense.
Mm-hmm.
If people are willing to pay 80 million for Ekitike, well, that's what we're gonna demand for Jackson.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, man.
I don't think that's a crazy statement to make from the club.
Yeah,
they have a certain price in mind.
When I come to the table with 80 million pounds, I'm open to it.
They got a certain price, they're gonna stick to it. Like no one's gonna tell us otherwise and make us bend backwards over getting a cheaper deal. Chelsea don't get bullied. That's why when you walk away from deals like Osherman, at the time is annoying for us fans because we all wanted him, but it sets a good precedent for the club and it makes us look very shrewd, and that means we get good business. But at the same time, we also get ourselves we want because we're very stringent. And talking on sales, Renato, be up, Ches and Rob, be up EE every single time. Smash the like button, people. Let's get people in here. Let's get to 50 people in here minimum, guys. Let's go. And talking about sales, Rob, we've got Veiga, who's looking like he's about to leave.
Yeah, talk on it.
Are you upset? Are you upset he's leaving, or do you not really care like that?
You know what? I had hopes for him. I thought he could be a pretty good center back option for us, more than the left back. But the moment the player starts talking about, I want to go, I want to be good elsewhere and stuff, to me, that's just a big major turn off. And I don't care how much I rate you. If you say you don't want to, you want to go, you want to leave Chelsea, to me, yeah, you might as well just go, no matter how much I rate you. So yeah, I mean, I think he's a good. I think there's a good player in there, a pretty quality center back in there. very aggressive, very good in the air. On the ball is quite good. I think there's a very, very good center back in there. It's just that, yeah, if you don't want to be here, bro, I don't care how good you are. See you later. Let's recoup. Let's make our profit. Let's make our money, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, it's literally like Hato coming in, knowing he's going to be left back cover and left centre back cover, and him demanding to play left centre back. That's basically what he did. He didn't want to play left back. He didn't want to do the inverted thing. So it was very swift.
I mean, from his point of view, it was probably watching the performance of our centre backs and probably thinking, God, I can do much better than that, but I'm not getting a sniff.
At the time, Badiashile was poor.
Yeah, so just like Badiashile, Colwill was, iffy, and just like he's probably looking and say, "Oh, I can't."
I back myself.
Yeah, I back myself. Like I'm better than this lot, but I can't get a sniff. And if he thought that he's a better chance elsewhere, and he's trying to boost his chance of the 2026 World Cup. I mean, I don't begrudge him, but also not sitting here acting like I'm losing sleep because he's leaving, especially
for the fee as well. Like,
if we
obviously said here that
go on. €1 million off him when we bought him for 12. Jeez, we almost
Yeah, man, 100%. Russell Veiga to yesterday to Madrid. Personal terms on issue. They never really are. And I think you just saw in the previous post. I think they put in a bid of 35. We just want 40, which is basically like 33 million all in. So maybe 28 plus 5 or 29 plus 5 or 6, something like that. 35 million maybe.
I mean, I think Matteo Moretto said we already rejected 35 mil bid. I saw
35 million.
I think we already rejected. Is it him or was it Plenty Gold that said that we already had rejected a 35 million bid for
him? They want a 35 million bid. They want a 35 million.
But somebody said we rejected.
No, we wouldn't have rejected 35 million pounds. Maybe
euros. Euros, yeah.
35 million euros. Yeah, we rejected that. They want 35 million pounds. So they basically want like 30 plus 5 or 29 plus 6.
Yeah, pounds. But somebody said we already rejected the second bid that was up to 35 million euros because we want we want to get up to 40, and great. Props to Chelsea for doing so.
Yeah, we need to get our money worth, man.
We need
to go for his fit,
sure.
But it's what it is, He needs to go at the same time. Yeah, I know the hard feelings. Like you said, he probably backed himself at the time to make that move. It obviously didn't work out the way he wanted it, but nevertheless, he still proved enough to get a move to a top club. Bayern Munich were looking at him. Atletico Madrid were looking at him. So you can't be a bad player doing that. It'd be nice to not get rid of him now because he could turn into a really big star. But Chelsea, you buy him for 12, 13 million euros. You sell him for 40. Yeah, that's ridiculous profit in less than a year, and that's part of our model. And that's not the only thing we do. It's not just about selling players, but if you can buy prospects, it doesn't work out, and nearly more than double your money, no one can say anything.
Yeah,
especially if you think you've got Colwell there who can do a job. It's not like if he left and he'd be our best centre back. I think Colwell's probably better than him. One was playing in the Premier League, and one's playing in Juventus, which isn't great right now. Yeah, so in that regard, we'll have to see. But that's on that news. And obviously, trying to think of anything that's small fry to talk about. We'll speak on this now, actually, before we get into Xavi Simmons. Jackson's valuation, which is what everyone just spoke about. And Chelsea believe Jackson's valuation is this high. This isn't a joke. This isn't Rob trolling you lot or trying to make you guys wind you up. This is literally what Rob said to you, and now it's confirmed. This is why people get onto you, Rob. This is what I say to them. Like, even in the chat, I say to these people, I'm like, bro, a lot of them argue you, Rob, because their emotions override what you're actually saying.
Yeah, they don't look at the comments.
What you say sometimes isn't wrong, but it's just not what people feel at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the end, for them to even come out and say 100 million, it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I kind of respect it. But
Because
we want 100.
Believe it or not, a lot of people, especially the people that are more data driven, they believe this guy's ceiling is extremely high. Like, people believe his ceiling. I saw the article on the Athletic this morning, and I even reposted it as a tweet, and you'll see how much how highly regarded he is, considering the things that he brings, the amount of sprint he does, the amount of pressing, the dribbling, and all that. He's the ceiling for him is, if you can only coach the finishing into him, he would be a very, very, very elite striker if he can sort out.
So you would keep him as a third choice backup?
I would keep him and say you battle that with Delap, because I'm not certain right now that Delap is better than Jackson.
What?
I'm not sure right now that Delap is better than Jackson.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's not go too far.
No.
Let's not go too far.
There's aspects, Jimmy. There's aspects of Delap's game that are better than Jackson's game. The finishing, the box movement, Delap is better at that than Jackson. But I can see and tell you he's better holding up play, ball carrying, dribbling, and holding defenders.
He's a better striker than Jackson. That's what they play, right? They play 9. They play striker. He's a better striker. End of the discussion. I don't care about if he do that. Delap is a better striker than Jackson. I don't care what nobody say. I want my striker scoring goals. Jackson, if given 100 chances, if the two of them given the same 100 chances, Delap probably going to score fucking 50 when Jackson's going to score 20, 25. I'm good. I don't want that. I want that as my third striker. I don't want that as what he might turn into. I don't care about what he might turn into. The Jackson discourse it goes too far on both ends. People act like he's just completely useless, which is fucking stupid, which is dumb. He just scored 34 goals in the last 2 seasons. But then it goes too far with this. Well, he could potentially be like, come on, yo. Some of that potential sounding shit, y'all talk like he's 19 or 20. He's 24, yo. Like,
nah, to be fair, like, it's definitely in the middle, man. It's somewhere in the middle.
But he's not better than Delap. Delap is what? 22?
Nah, Rob. The only for Rob, you know what I would say to
he
him?
He already does everything better than Jackson besides the techie dribble shit. Because he beats a man with his dribbling. He can beat a man with his dribbling. He's way better at everything else. And maybe Jackson has better link-up play. I don't care.
No, but
here's
that's what I'm saying. There's aspect of Delap's game that are better than Jackson. Yes.
Yeah, most of the things that matter with a striker, Delap is better than. He checks more boxes as a striker than Jackson do, by far. And their striking of the ball is so, like, one is up here and the other is down here. Jackson ball striking is at the worst a strike. The worst a striker can strike the ball. That's how Jackson. You
talk about people doing too much. That's going too far.
Listen what I said. The worst a striker can strike the ball, that's the level Jackson is at when it comes to ball striking. He's at the lowest percentile of, if you take all the strikers in the Prem and you say who can strike the ball, Jackson is in the lower percentile of that. And if you want to go team by team, we can do it. But Jackson ball striking is terrible. Strikers supposed to strike the ball.
Rob,
Strike
that's true.
the ball. He
No, I'm
cannot
not here.
Anytime Jackson put his foot through the ball, Rose.
I'm not here.
Here's the thing. Hey, Rob, can I say something? I know you have
Yeah.
to leave. I know you're going to come back, but I want to keep this debate going as long as possible, yeah? Rob, you know what they're saying? This is what they're saying, yeah? Let me show you, Rob. Because Jimmy's going to agree with me. There's two things. They said on that tweet I put up, Chelsea don't really care if they sell him or not. That is what we're trying to say. So they're in the middle. So, Rob, they agree with us more than you because they don't really mind if they sell him, but they don't mind if he stays. Secondly is this. Chelsea would ideally like to start the season with 3 highly quality players who could play in the number 9. Cool? If Jackson was to leave, they may sign a wide player instead because Neto could play up front. And so can, what's it called, João Pedro. Here's the thing, Rob, yeah? Is Jackson a better 10 than Xavi Simmons, Eze, or Yildiz, or Rodgers? No. Is he a better striker than João Pedro, or ball striker than João Pedro or Delap? No. So therefore, as much as we agree with you, Rob, it's true, you know I'm going with this. As much as we agree with you, if you sold Jackson for 60 million and brought in a Simmons,
This is
way more technical and
this is-
can whip the ball further than him, or Yildiz, by the way, Yildiz is very good. I don't think we'll get him. He's too good. He's very technically, I think he's too good. But he won't join. But bring in Yildiz, Rob, you will see the difference. And I don't hate Jackson, you know this. I don't hate him
I
at all.
don't hate Jackson either.
Rob, me and Jimmy be visible. We're not. We told Joey last week, he's rubbish, man. They're shouting. I'm not doing that.
You see the discourse on Jackson. This is one, you know, the new toy syndrome that my son usually has. That you bring him a new toy and he kind of forgets the toy that's been good to him for the last couple of years. And because the new toy comes,
But hold on,
and then once you get the
that's
new toy
Rob,
out of you,
that's a
you
gross.
revert back to the old toy because the
Jimmy,
old
No. But saying Jackson has been good for us for the last 2 years is bullshit. Jackson has been god awful the last 7 months.
Hey, Jimmy, let me ask Rob a question. Rob, how much do you rate Jackson's last 2 seasons? Be honest, Rob. Be honest. How much do you rate his last 2 seasons?
The last one was shit.
His first season for me was a B+ season. You can't tell me scoring 14 non-penalty goals in your first season in the Prem and adding
missed chances too.
But what about all the big misses, bro?
Yeah.
Haaland missed more chances than Jackson. Doesn't make
No,
it.
but Haaland scores 30. You can miss a lot of big chances when you score 30. When you score 40,
he gets a lot more creative for him. He can miss more.
No. That's why they have a such thing called conversion rate. Stop talking bullshit, Rob. Just conversion rate is garbage,
Rob,
bro.
Come on. Don't say Haaland.
No. I'm not this Jackson discourse. I'm gonna sit back and let's just wait. I'm just gonna wait for the season to play out, and I promise you, by November, and look, half of this fan base is gonna be calling back for Jackson to come back.
No, Rob, you're missing it.
No.
Today is the 21st of July. By November, a lot of this fan base are going to be calling back Jackson to come into this.
So,
season.
Rob, that means you think Delap and João Pedro is going to fail then?
No. I don't. No. I don't think they're gonna.
Who the fuck? Hold on, Rob. Jackson has been one of the worst strikers in the Prem for the last 7 months. If we reach to the point where we're calling back for that means this team is in relegation fucking form. Rob, let's talk about you. Rob, you're living in a fantasy world. What has Jackson been? Rob, this is not a purple patch. 7 months. He got like 2 goals. He's a fucking striker.
Yeah,
he got 7 goals. 2 goals in 7 months.
You see striker and you want him to be Osimhen. He's never gonna be Osimhen.
I want him to score. Rob, stop with the fucking hyperbole. Be Ali Watkins. How about that?
No, Jimmy, can I say something, Rob, please? Rob.
Be Mateta. You talking about fucking you keep naming the best players.
I'm gonna say
Jimmy, let me say, because Rob's got to go and come back. I want to tell Rob off. Rob, you know I'm with you 90%. Sometimes you persuade me. But don't say he can't be Haaland. We're not saying be Haaland. You scored no goals in 10 games, Rob.
No,
Zero goals. No, Rob, don't do this because that bad patch, we needed someone to step up. He didn't. Palmer didn't. But at least Palmer stepped up at the end. What did Jackson do all season?
No.
What
When
did he do?
Palmer wasn't scoring goals, he was still
At least he
creating.
stepped up and then he scored in the finals. We forgave him, no? Innit? What's Jackson done since then?
No,
Average.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Rob, you can't keep.
I'm just gonna sit here, and I will tell you because we're gonna watch the team play. Delap's gonna be scoring goals, right? This is the same thing I said about
Delap what?
If Osimhen
Goals,
came,
bro.
give me if Osimhen came, I told you he's gonna bang 30 goals by himself. But us as a team, we're not gonna score more than we would with Jackson. I believe Jackson makes this team tick more than Delap would.
What about João Pedro?
Would Delap score more goals? Yes. But would our attack be scarier than Jackson? I believe so.
In the games we saw with João Pedro, did he not link up and still score 3 goals?
Yeah, but João Pedro to me is just like a level above, right?
Oh, yeah, cool. So
Jackson.
To me,
so Rob, the point is, if João Pedro is a level above, why in November are we going to be crying for Jackson then?
No, because in my ultimate team, João Pedro and Jackson started it.
Oh, so
João Pedro is an inside forward and Jackson is
who's the one up top? João Pedro. Who's second striker? Jackson.
João Pedro is in the double 10 with Palmer, and Jackson is a striker.
Yeah, and when Jackson's missing all the goals, then what?
Again, you are just watching if Jackson misses all the goals.
He's been here 2 years. He's missed both years. Even his B, which is the fucking deplorable, his B+ season for you.
Oh yeah, B+.
He
was terrible in
B-.
front of goal.
Come on,
he
C+.
missed a gazillion big chances.
So Jimmy, so Jackson has been a bad transfer for Chelsea then?
Jackson.
No. Has Jackson been a terrible acquisition for Chelsea?
Jackson is not a good striker.
Yes or no, Jimmy? Has he been a bad buy for Chelsea?
No, but he's a terrible striker.
So how can you say he's been the worst striker in the Premier League, but he was a good transfer for us? You don't make no sense.
You said he was a good transfer. You asked me, has he been terrible?
No, I'm asking you, has he been a good transfer for Chelsea?
No, he's been okay.
So Chelsea made a mistake by buying Jackson.
No one said that.
What the fuck? Rob, stop, Rob. You're doing fucking Republican fucking shit. Stop. You asking me a question, I give you an answer, and then you lead it to some other stupid shit. What the fuck? Rob,
hey, Rob, don't do that, man.
I said he's been needy.
You said on the list of terrible. He's on the bottom.
Rob, when you ask me how he's been, I would have said he's been fucking terrible if I thought it was terrible. I didn't say it was terrible. I said he's been okay, but he's a terrible finisher. He's a terrible finisher.
I'm just here. I guess Delap has convinced everybody that we don't need Jackson anymore, and I'm here. I'm making this declaration.
No, Rob, that's not true.
Nobody said we don't need Jackson anymore.
Rob, come on, man.
But if somebody's dumb enough to give us 60+ something million for Jackson,
no one's gonna be upset. Exactly. That's it.
It.
Rob, you don't get it. Me and Jimmy specifically are indifferent. I don't mind if he stays. Don't mind if he goes, but you're different.
I want him to stay.
I'll be back, Chance.
Well, exactly. Jimmy wants him to stay. I'll be honest with you. Bring me a Yildiz. Oh, yeah, Rob's coming back. Bring me a Yildiz, Jimmy. I don't care. Bring me a Xavi Simmons. I don't care.
Y'all guys I know that Rob, Joey's another one. These dudes, they don't understand two things to be possible.
Yeah, 2 ends.
Like when I tell Joey I don't want Garnacho, but I can understand it. It's like now I'm saying I want him. No, but not everything you saying that's opposing to it is true. Just because I don't want him, like you don't want him, and I don't want to get rid of Jackson. But for Rob to act like we're gonna miss him. No, we're not, bro. I'm sorry.
No, we're not.
Because he was gone, and then when he came back, it was the same shit.
Jimmy, I just said it before. Palmer was poor, from what? December until April. But at least his performance has improved, and he turns up in the finals.
Was poor for people exaggerate
a month or 2 months.
Palmer was poor for 3 months, and then the 4th month he stepped it up. And
But this is the problem. Jackson was poor. before December.
Jackson was poor for 7 months.
Exactly.
Bro.
And then this is the
7
thing.
months.
The thing is this: Rob has his hope and prayer that Jackson's going to turn into his mad striker. It was going to go,
If
wow.
he stay with Chelsea, I hope
Bro.
that too. But I know
Exactly. I hope that, but I just can't see it happening in one season. Maybe next season. Maybe.
Ches, you and I know how many niggas you know that had bad finishing
I don't know,
that
man.
and turned it around. Think of a player.
It's he scored 14 goals. It's decent, but he just like we can't ignore the missed chances. He missed too many chances, man.
It's not the amount. The thing, and that's what Rob don't get. It's not the amount he scored. It's the one that he missed. Yeah.
It's annoying.
You can't score what's not there, but when it's there,
and this is the thing. People have too much sympathy. That it's like we're going to be, bro. If Jimmy, you don't get it. If we're gonna go for a league and the Champions League, you can't do what Jackson did last year. You can't.
You just can't.
And by the way, if you do, Jimmy, hold on. If you do, you have other players who step up. Last season we didn't. At least this season, Jimmy, we got players who can step up. Pedro. Hopefully Rogers, or you know what I'm saying?
This year we got guys who ain't missing that. Delap not missing that.
They all went missing. Delap's not going to go missing.
They got proper fucking shooting technique.
Jimmy, we got too many attackers now. Listen, this is Neto, Palmer, Gittins, Pedro, Esteval, Enzo. There's too many ballers.
Listen. Think about the miss that Jackson had against Nottingham Forest.
Which one's that one?
Not like year before, his first year. Right at the end of the game, Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I remember. That was annoying.
He's the only striker in the world that misses that.
Jimmy, it's the Everton one. The Everton one pisses me off. That one there, because that game was the one to go first in the league.
Criminal.
If we'd won that game, we go first for a week, and that would have changed the whole season. I guarantee you. I know our season was good, but it could be even better. Yeah, I saw this Garnacho thing. We're gonna speak on it in a minute.
I don't know why people listen. Let me ease people on this Garnacho shit. We're not gonna get Xavi, Simmons, and Garnacho. It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
If this Garnacho thing was so serious, like people think, and I'm not saying it can't happen, but what I'm saying it's not as serious. Because where are the communications between Chelsea and his people? Everybody else we signed, you saw there was communication between Chelsea and their camp. The only communication you see with Chelsea and Garnacho so far is just links together. Well, if Manchester United get Nkunku, then Garnacho could be. If Man U gets Jackson, then Garnacho. Well, last January, they were looking, and we didn't. And it has been all the way up to now, and there's been no further progression. We heard about Xavi Simmons yesterday. And then what do you hear about today?
Yeah, he's accelerated a bit.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not saying Garnacho shit. They keep just throwing his name out. Unless they tell you something is accelerating, I don't even talk about Garnacho. If I'm on a panel and somebody bring up Garnacho, I'm not talking about it unless it's accelerating. I don't want to hear that. Oh well, they still mentioning him. Yeah, the fucking writers who mentioned him from 8 months ago. Yep. They're gonna keep mentioning him until somebody come out and say we're not getting him, which they never really do. They just go sign who they want.
Or we sign the alternative. Then everyone will be like, yep, that's Garnacho out the way, innit?
Yeah, they just sign who they want. Look, Garnacho was out there same time Gittins was out there. For cheaper. Who did we get?
To be fair, it's tough. Jimmy, what do you think? Do we need an Nkunku replacement and another forward, innit?
No, I think everybody got all.
Like if Jackson stays, we still need Nkunku replacement. And
everybody got all this shit just confused. First of all, I think exactly what the thing's saying is true. Chelsea's not selling Jackson. He's not for sale. I'm saying he's not
80 to 100 million is mad.
Yeah, he's not. There's not a for sale sign on him, and they got him in the front lawn.
And then
every player has a price. Every player. That's it. But Chelsea's not shopping him. If you come in with the bread of his evaluation, we can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's as simple as that. As this whole debate, I don't mind him staying. Bro, if we bring in a Xavi Simmons or Rodgers or Yildiz and Jackson Delap and João Pedro are there, we're
That's
good.
exactly what I'm expecting. Only
Well,
thing I
very
can
good.
see stopping this
Mm.
Xavi Simmons shit is if RB Leipzig try to be dickheads and charge a high.
No, it'll be less. It'll be about 40 to 50.
If that shit,
But
if
about
long as it's
55 million euros,
anything between 50 and 60, I can see them saying "I," and that's with add-ons and all that.
Yeah, I'm talking euro. That's euros. We less than pounds. So if
Yeah,
you're talking,
euros.
Yeah.
If
They're
they always
talking
type
pounds.
his shit up in euros.
Hey,
anyway.
we'll speak on Simmons when Rob gets here. Because we'll have a little debate on that. But on Garnacho, like Jimmy said, man, it's not that deep. If we really wanted him, guess what? He would be here already. What's stopping him being here already? What's stopping him?
Like, yeah,
Get-ins got done.
Yeah, I don't mind having the Garnacho conversations only if it makes sense. Right now, it makes no sense to even talk about him because it's literally the same shit they've been saying for the last 8 months. How many fucking times you gonna talk about?
We had the same thing about Ekatike. Remember all those links? Ekatike. We didn't pull that out.
Nothing was never advancing.
Yeah.
So it just lets you know that, like, yo, unless you see the shit advancing, don't waste your time.
Facts. And also the fake outrage as well. It's similar to the Jackson debate. Joey the other day, and everyone was shouting, he's rubbish. It's like, come on, man. You don't get that many goals if you're that bad. You just don't. I just don't want to hear it. I think it's lazy. People just get lazy. They're like, well, guess what, Jimmy? The whole fan base hates him. I'm going to join it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, I don't want him, by the way. First choice. If we sign him for 30 million, am I going to cry? No, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But at the end of the day, it's very, very clear. Chelsea have options. In fact, there's an actual tweet which says this, which I'm going to show to you lot. Because I keep mentioning Yildiz. You're probably wondering, why do I keep mentioning Yildiz's name? It's because of this tweet here. Yeah? It's because of this tweet here, yeah? Very, very clearly says to the mandem, you can all see this, yeah? Xavi Simmons, Garnacho, Rodgers, Yildiz are some players Chelsea are currently looking at. And I said this before about the number 9 role. It looks like Chelsea, essentially, will get this player anyway. If Jackson leaves, they'll get him as well. So I think we're going to get one more attacker. One more attacker if Jackson stays. Out of that list here, who do you want, Jimmy, out of them 4?
Morgan Rodgers is first on my list, but I think it's going to be Xavi Simmons, which I'm cool with too.
Same. He offers something different, though.
I think Xavi Simmons has a higher ceiling. I think Morgan Rodgers has the more potential of being as consistent as, you know what I mean? Like, I think Morgan Rodgers is probably more of a sure thing, but Xavi Simmons has a higher ceiling because he's actually more talent. He has more talents. He has more. He has more
to his game. 100%.
Yeah, he has more to his game. So, but either one,
Rodgers would fit in them. They both would fit perfectly, but Rodgers would be the perfect fit for our team.
Yeah, Rodgers would fit like a glove, bro. Pause. He would fit like a glove.
Yildiz is probably. I'll probably say Yildiz is probably the best talent.
Yildiz is the best player out of everybody in that list, but he's their star. But they're not selling him, man.
It's unrealistic. I don't like doing pipe dream conversations.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I don't even.
It's just boring, isn't it? It's like, we could get Messi. He's like, bro, you're not getting Vini Jr.
Yildiz got Real Madrid written all over him. I don't know if y'all.
Well, Arda Güler type beat, innit? Arda Güler type beat, Turkish and that.
And you know what I'm saying? Juventus, he be wearing that white too. He looks
like Melaba, all that Melaba stuff. You know what I'm saying? Masa hola, ¿cómo estás? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Muy bien. Masa obrigado. You know what I'm saying? All that jazz, man.
That's what the fuck Yildiz is gonna be, man. Yildiz gonna be right in Real Madrid. Watch. He looks just like a Real Madrid player.
Yeah, but on Xavi, man, we spoke about a little bit yesterday on my ones. Xavi Simmons is a baller. He's very athletic. He's very, very technical. He's very tech tough.
Too. People talk about, he's small, so I'm worried about the prim. Miss me with that shit. Like, I don't be seeing niggas be getting cooked in the prim. Stop.
How tall is he anyway? Like, this tall. They're saying like he's tight. Enzo's, actually, Enzo's taller than I thought. I thought Enzo was short. I think Enzo's like 5'10", 5'11".
Nah,
I thought he
Enzo
was
like 5'8", 5'9", 5'9".
no. Bro, I don't think he's that. I think he's taller than that. You know,
Enzo like 5. I don't think them dudes are not. He's not that big, bro. Enzo like 5'9".
what's 1.79 in feet? I think it's 5'9".
5'9". He ain't 5'8".
Yeah.
Enzo's
5'8". Yeah, it's basically 5'9".
Yeah, he's short.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's short. I saw Enzo close enough to realize he's not that tall.
No, that's Simmons, bro.
Oh, Simmons
Simmons is 5'9".
Yeah, Enzo, and check Enzo. He ain't too much bigger.
Yeah, you're right. Enzo's shorter than him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've
Why
seen
does
him.
Enzo look taller than that? I thought Enzo was taller than that.
But here's what it is. They got They got a solid base. They're not skinny guys. Enzo's short, but he's not a skinny guy. It's a solid base. He got broader shoulders, like bigger, these dudes are not small dudes. They're short in height, but they're not slim. They're not linky, slim guys.
They're fitting it. The footballers, so they look more like put together, more muscly.
Yeah,
I don't entertain Rodrigo because 20 different things have to fall in line in the player. Exactly. Listen, with transfer windows, Jimmy knows this more than me. He's lived this earth more than me. You don't get overly gassed or overly upset about anything. You don't know what can happen. 1 minute, Garnacho, people melting down. Then we go and sign Simmons. 1 minute melting down of Ekatike. João Pedro comes in, scores 2 goals and scores in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Just see it out in it, like, oh, I want you this, I want you to see what happens in it. Like we might sign Garnacho, so don't get too gassed about these links. Like it's not worth it. But either way, I'm not gonna lie to you. I trust what the club's doing overall, so I'm not gonna get too overly annoyed about who we signed. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna get overly upset about anybody.
Even if as much as I don't want Garnacho, like. I'm not about to lose my mind if we get him because I know he's not going to be that. We're not bringing him to save us. So I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Young, 100%.
Put it like this.
I said so.
Put it like this, right?
I said that to Kaz. Like,
Garnacho and Mudryk.
We're not relying on Garnacho. Different. Yeah, we don't rely on him.
It's no difference. So if Mudryk was somebody that we had to bring in as a fourth winger or something, and instead of Mudryk, it's Garnacho, I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, well, you gonna play some Carabao Cup or something? You ain't gonna play no important role on this team. I'm not worried about you. That's where I would stop. Like, I will hold my horses and not even be accounting. Because sometimes I go too far as a fan. A lot of us do. We start playing the accounting role too much. Like, they signed Garnacho. I am not about to sit here and be losing and like losing my mind over. I'm not, because it's like, you know what? You ain't here to save the day. I don't know why they signed you. I don't know the plan, but you are not here to save the day. It's like, okay.
No, I know. Yeah.
Like how Arsenal is looking to sign those players to get them over the hump to win the league, and then they get a Madueke. Yeah, you lose your fucking mind. But at the position we're trying to fill right now, if it end up being Garnacho, he's not gonna make or break our season. So it's like, you know what? I'm not about to lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, put it this way: we signed Garnacho, he's part of the squad. Man United or they sign Jackson, he starts. He's the difference maker.
Even Garnacho for United, he's the man. They need him to be
he's
the
guy.
He comes here.
That's why they hate him so much.
Have to be the man.
Imagine having to play Jackson the whole season by choice. Sorry, by having to. It's different, isn't it? That's why Rob's not getting it. That's why we're so annoyed at him, because you can't go 10 games no goal. The brother scored against Brentford away in like December, didn't score for like 4 months. It's like, what's going on?
I don't know what Rob talking about. Like,
come on, like I get it. He might be a good player, but right now we're in the champs, and right now we need to see development. We're not expecting you to be the next Ronaldo tomorrow, but you can't be scoring no goals in 10. You can't do that. I say though, can't just take a day off and just go, you know what? Run past me. I'm young, innit? You gotta perform, man. That's unacceptable at Chelsea. That's what we're trying to tell him. We can't just ignore the fact the guy didn't score for 10 games and just go, yeah, but he's a good player. Imagine Enzo turns Garnacho into G. You think I'll be surprised? I wouldn't be surprised. Jimmy wouldn't be surprised. It's the haters who would be surprised. The same people who wanted Maresca out, by the way, and sell Palmer and all them, man, would be like, oh, you know what? Garnacho's not that bad after all. I guarantee you. That's why I'm not gonna get too angry at Garnacho, but I'm not gonna get too gassed over Garnacho. Do you get me? I'm in the middle.
I'm not like it's like a conversation that's not worth my energy no more because I don't even care. You feel what I'm saying? Like he ain't blocking nothing, he ain't stopping nothing. I don't care. If they do anything with Garnacho, I know 100% it's a financial move, and it is what it is. I'm about to be fucking sitting here losing my mind.
That's a financial move.
Yeah, I'm not about to lose my mind over somebody who's not gonna decide whether I win, lose, or any of that. I'm not. Like I just don't. Like I'm the champion of the world, man.
100%. Be up Joey. Add your channel below. Be up Joey, man. I hope Jimmy got to his 2.1, and I hope Joey
I need to order me a fucking belt, son. Everyone got a belt. I got to.
Bro, I thought that was a Chelsea belt, Jimmy. You let me down, man. I thought that was a Chelsea belt.
With a Chelsea belt.
Because Lewis bought one. You know,
it cost $500. Nigga, you out your mind?
Is that how much it cost?
Yeah.
Why the hell?
Because that's been Lewis's dream, like
because Lewis had
no, I get it, but why is it worth 500? What is it? Is it gold?
It's a real belt. It's not a replica. Belt. It's a real belt.
Lewis has been wanting that shit.
It's a real, like you see the WWF.
Since I've known Lewis, he's been wanting the WWE to make a Chelsea belt. He said it wouldn't cost at any cost. He was going to buy that shit at any cost.
Now Lewis is a madman. He's that kind of guy to do that. To be fair, Joe, you are as well. Don't lie. Joey,
I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy the Chelsea belt. No. Now I got other shit I want to buy. I got to buy underglow and interior glow for my slingshot. I got shit to do.
You see what Mo 99 just wrote? That's what I'm waiting for. DH Gate to make the knockoff. I'll be all over it.
There you go.
The replica, isn't it?
I'm about to go to DH right now and buy me
this belt I have.
The one you got on right now.
Listen, this belt right here. This was my 27-year-old son. This was his belt when he was like 10. So all y'all that's in here, this belt is like fucking 17, 18 years old. This is an old ass belt. This was back when the belt was spinning.
Heritage. You know what I'm saying? Your heritage. I want a Chelsea bomber while I'm live, man. Give me a Chelsea bomber. I never get one. I'm always scraping.
Well, you always stream at the weirdest times, bro.
Yeah, I know. I do that 3 to 5 usually on the English time.
See, like at night, I either get a bomba at night or when I'm on with monsters, a bomba. Like that.
But you go late. You go late live. You go live late to the English time. I think you go 11. live like 11, 12 midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, 11:30 English time. I'm live.
In the words of Jimmy, shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Shut your mouth. Ikuku to Leipzig. What for Simmons? Yeah. Potential later, man.
Coming, bro.
Listen, we've had this debate many times.
Like either way, give me Rodgers. Rodgers is number one. Give me Simmons. Give me. Well, that's
Yildiz is one, but he's unattainable. So let's forget Yildiz. Let's forget him. Nah, he's not there.
Who's unattainable?
Yildiz. We have to be fair.
Yeah, Yildiz is on it.
We have the money.
The thing with Yildiz is this.
We have the money, but I don't know.
The thing with Yildiz is this, right? They are trying to get a contract done. That's the whole reason why this is even in the conversation. If he got a new contract already, this shit would have been done and over with. He wouldn't. No one's informed. But since he's up for a contract, I think he has 2 years left, and he's up for a contract, and he's on like penny wages right now. Like I'm thinking, I think it's like around 40 or 50K. Like it makes sense why we're informed. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual player for what the situation is. It makes sense. Now, do I think it will happen? No. Like absolutely not. But it makes sense that we're linked with them.
Hey man, let's not do the Arsenal thing. Let's not do the Arsenal thing though. When we start getting linked to a player, everyone starts dissing Rodgers. Rodgers is cold. Let's not do that. Rodgers.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit here and talk about Rodgers.
By the way,
I'm not the biggest Xavi Simmons fan, but the more research I've done, the more I prefer him to.
No, but Joe, you could see Xavi Simmons fitting in our team perfectly.
Yes, like the more I watch him, though, it's the more I'm getting the vibe of, like this actually could fit.
Like, yeah, because he's like a ball carrying.
Like it's not even Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's more the physical part of it, right? It's the more the up and down, the capability of
Athleticism,
being up and down.
pace.
More
Yeah.
of a midfielder than an attacker. Like, that's what I was looking at. Like, is he gonna be more of an attacker? Like, is he gonna stay in the box more? Is he gonna stay up at the top of the pitch more? How does he do in pressing?
Hey, Joey, do you know what I see him as? I see him as like an Enzo alternative.
Mm-hmm.
There's some games where you might want to play Enzo,
Because
Caicedo, Lavia.
if you drop Enzo deeper, right, you could still do that and play him.
You could still do it
and play Roger
still
and
do
play
it.
Palmer on the right, right? You could play Palmer.
No, but you know
on
what,
the right.
no, Joey, I
Have
hear
him
it.
in
You
the
could.
center spot with Enzo.
I feel like Caicedo grabbing the ball, releasing it to Enzo, then releases Simmons. I don't really feel like you need Simmons and Enzo. I feel like Simmons could do the Enzo role better.
Depends.
Carry the ball.
Depends. In my opinion, Simmons is meant for the low block. Like, that's what he's meant for. It's everybody that we've been buying, bro, is technically like at a very high level and is willing and is good enough to be able to beat low blocks. Like, that's everybody except the one the one winger, right? Literally everybody except the one winger, in my opinion, is technical enough to be able to beat low blocks.
Chez is scared to check the numbers. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm just saying let's not dumb him down because we're linked to Xavi Simmons. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But I understand people have a preference. I get it. But
I only watched like 5 Leipzig games last year. I didn't watch a lot of Leipzig last year.
I know of I. So they're all good players. Other than Garnacho is probably the least. But me and Joey and Jimmy and Rob had this argument 2 days ago. If you want to see that stream, it's on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need to go over that ground
4
again.
days ago, but yeah, 3 days ago or 4 days. It was Friday.
3-4 days ago. Us already had a very heated debate about it. So we're not going to go over that ground. But
I prefer to call it spirited.
Or like Rob would say, factual. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers weren't angry, so it wasn't heated. I was just getting loud.
Like, yeah, it was more Joey.
It's more Joey, man. Get it. Like, I only have 2 levels of voice. I don't have like a whisper. This is my whisper. Okay, like it's this and louder. Like, I don't get lower
and louder.
Like it doesn't get lower than this. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't like that. That's how I was raised, to be able to speak with your chest. So you're not speaking with your chest. You're not speaking at all. Like, that's just what it comes down to.
Facts.
So like sorry that you guys hear my voice a little bit louder once in a while.
Yeah, man. But this is the latest on Xavi Simmons. I waited for Rob to come back so all 4 of us can speak on it. Xavi Simmons recently has become way more likely we're going to get him. But this happened with Ekatike, so I personally am not going to get too gassed over it. But Chelsea have had serious interest in Xavi Simmons. Let me get up on the screen share thing so you guys can see it. There we go. Just like that. So yeah, Chelsea have serious interest in Xavi Simmons, and talks between the club and the players' camp have already started. No club-to-club talks yet. Chelsea in the current most concrete position. And also, to note, this is the same agent as Noni's agent. They have the same agency. So the same agency that Noni went to Arsenal, Xavi Simmons is linked. So do not be surprised if, like João Pedro, he signed in the next 2-3 days. Do not be like, wow, that happened quick.
Especially with that agent.
Pipeline.
Especially with
exactly that reason. So, and obviously they released these all articles. Simon Phillips, well, basically when he says this, it basically means like I've already spoken about this, guys, but here's confirmation like we're actually going to go in for him. So this is a good sign. We've all given our opinion on him. Rob, I haven't asked you about this. Who would you rather out of the 4? So the 4 is Yildiz. Here we go. Here, so we got Yildiz, Garnacho, Rodgers, and Simmons. This is if Jackson stays. If Jackson stays, we'll need another wing forward. Who are you looking at out of them 4?
Yildiz and Rodgers are 1A and 1B for me. Garnacho is after that, and then Simmons is last. That's just my list. I'm not a big fan of Xavi Simmons. I'll be real with you.
You're more of a fan of Garnacho than Xavi Simmons?
No, the context surrounding Garnacho at £40 million versus Xavi Simmons at 60. I'd rather Garnacho.
It wouldn't be 60.
Yeah,
I have
don't know-
information
know how-
personally on that from an agent that it's not going to be 60. It'll be anywhere around 45 to 50.
But
Yeah, that's
either
what
way, like
It's right around the same numbers, Paul. So if you were told let's eliminate the numbers, right? Let's eliminate.
Wait.
Let's
Did
eliminate.
Rob
The
just put that?
no, I want to
Wait.
see something, Ches. I want to see something. Let's
Did
eliminate.
Rob
the
just
cost.
put Xavi
Now I
Simmons
want-
last? Am I bugging out? Rob, why do you always do this, man?
no,
Oh
let Joey ask the question because I need to hear this.
So
I think I know what
I
Joey's gonna
eliminate
ask.
the cost. The costs are all the same. They all go for 50 million. Every one of the players go for 50 million. Give me the list.
Same. Yildiz, Rogers, Garnacho.
So you rate Garnacho
So
more
you
than
think
Xavi Simmons?
Garnacho's a better football player than Xavi Simmons?
I think Garnacho's a better fit for our squad than Xavi Simmons.
Nah, bro. I don't know. Like, yo, listen, y'all be using technical shit. I don't really know like what that even means. Okay, who's a better football player, Xavi Simmons or Garnacho?
Xavi Simmons.
Okay, so how is Garnacho a better fit? If Cole Palmer gets injured and we need somebody to play the 10, right? Who's gonna play the 10? If we have, who's gonna play the 10?
João Pedro.
But who would you rather have? Your left wing get injured and you have Garnacho to turn
Yo,
to,
Andrew.
or Palmer get injured and you have Simmons, and Simmons can play left wing too. Like Garnacho can do one thing. He can go out on the left and run around like the Tasmanian devil. That's it. That's all he can do.
That's the thing. For me, Simmons just doesn't move me. I'll tell you why. Simmons, for me, is a player, reminds me more of Sancho. When the team is good, he is good.
Nah,
When
that's
the team
not
is-
that's not an assessment of a player.
I'm giving you my opinion, Jimmy.
No,
I'm
that's
giving you my opinion.
feelings. That's not an assessment
Yeah,
of a
but that's what I'm
player,
saying.
bro.
I just say he doesn't do it for
That's
me.
not a real, but Rob, that's not, let's be real. Let's be real. You can't assess a player by, well, when the team's playing good, he's playing good. Well, is he the reason the team playing good?
Ooh, I do not know why that happened.
Huh?
What do you mean? Is it a team? No, if the team
You
is playing
said-
good,
You said when the team's playing good, he's playing good. So what does that mean? So when does what
It means
exactly
the-
does that mean?
the
I'm
same
trying
as
to get a definition.
the same as we saw Sancho last season. When we were good, Sancho was good. When we got bad, Sancho was not the guy that you looked at to say, I'm facing adversity here, do something for me. I don't think Simmons-
Hold on. I know for sure Xavi Simmons has carried his team to wins. When the fuck
I don't think it's that. That's where you and I disagree. You see him like that, I don't. I don't see Simmons like
it's
it's
not
somebody
about
like-
how I see him. It's
No,
it's about what actually happens. I'm not
No.
going off of feelings.
No, but again, Simmons to me, he's a good player. He's a good player. Is it better technical?
I guess my question for you is what do we need? I guess the question is what do we actually need? Because I think the whole question in the end comes down to between me and you, is what is it that we're actually in need of?
Yeah, that
Okay,
you
because
think
Me
Garnacho.
and you have I think where we are not aligned here, and we're going to continue to have this conversation and have this argument is what we actually need for this football team. Like, what is it that you see in Garnacho that he fills for us that he actually
Yeah,
that he actually gives us something that we don't already have?
That
Like,
he's
tell
a
me
deal.
that. Like,
Yeah,
what
fuck
does he do
his
that
age,
gives
all
us something that we don't have?
Yeah.
Okay, like that's what I'm really. That's my real question.
For number one, we need a backup left wing.
Okay,
Like,
but that's not something that we don't have. You can do that. You can fill that with something.
It's
someone
something,
else, right?
it's something we
What
don't have.
Xavi Simmons can play left wing. We don't need
No,
him to be
I'm
the
not.
touchline left
That's
winger
the thing, though.
because we don't play
You
touchline all the time.
Yeah, can João Pedro play left wing? Yes. Can Pedro Neto play left wing? Yes. Do we have a actual backup left winger? No, we don't.
Time
We
out.
have-
Time out.
so-
Time
so
out.
that's
time
including
out.
Gittins,
Okay,
right?
I have to call time out. I have to call time the fuck out. Time out.
Okay, go on.
João Pedro can play left wing.
Yes.
Mr. Val can they'll let they What? I haven't watched out. Not Zhao Pedro. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is a starting left winger in the Prem. He's a starting right winger in the Prem. Esteval. You can go look. This is not hard to research. He plays left. He plays right. Equally, he's not a right winger. He's not a left winger. He's not a central attacking mid. He literally plays all three.
Okay.
Same thing with Xavi Simmons. These guys are not what y'all pigeonholing them into. I don't care about what y'all feel about them. The facts is there.
So
One thing we can't argue is the data.
What do we need Xavi Simmons for? Because Esteban can play the 10 if Palmer's hurt.
Because we need another. We need another attacker.
We need another attacker.
You are making cases that this player can play there. This player can play there. But when you say
it's not a can though. We've seen Pedro Neto play. We have Jamie Gittins, right? We have Jamie Gittins. Jamie's a part of our team already, right? So this point is your point. This point's still irrelevant to my point. Okay, what's my point is, what does Garnacho bring to this football team? What that we're missing? Not a backup left winger. We don't need. You
that's
can
a
go buy.
position.
If that's the case, Rob, you can spend $10 million on some fucking kid that you think is going to be good. If you need a backup left winger, if you just are looking for the number, keep Tyreek George. Like, if you're just looking for the number, like, what is it that Garnacho is going to bring? Okay.
Okay. I'll say this for the 10th time. What I think Garnacho brings to this team, right? Mm-hmm. He is elite at the cutbacks, crosses, which we love in these days because we have midfielders doing late runs in the box. Garnacho is absolutely elite at that. Garnacho is great.
Oh, not elite, Rob. Elite, okay. Come on. Right. Elite means the best.
Jimmy, let him finish, bro. Let him finish, bro. Let him finish, because I'm going to debunk everything he says. Jimmy, let him finish so I can debunk it all.
I said he's elite at cutbacks. He's elite at providing the cutbacks.
All right, so continue. He's elite at cutbacks. What else is he elite at?
Yeah, let him finish.
What else can he bring to this football team? Mind you, the question was, what can he bring to this football team that we don't already have?
I'm providing what he has.
Okay,
none of these attackers provide something we don't already have in the team. They're coming to just be squad players. None of them provide something we don't already have.
I disagree.
Okay,
I disagree.
Hey, Rob.
The Xavi Simmons and
Andrew did the Jimmy. Send me the link.
And ball carrying from the midfield that we don't have. We don't have ball carriers in the midfield. Lord. We only have one.
I'm about to say one ball carrier for him to finish. I was about to tell you, Xavi Simmons brings us ball carrying. We don't have a bunch of ball carriers.
Once again, I'm telling you something that he can do, a physical trait that Xavi Simmons can bring ball carrying from the middle of the park. Morgan Rogers, that's his specialty. So that's what we're looking for. What does Garnacho do at a high level that we don't already have?
Okay, you are you are assuming what? Is this Xavi Simmons being played ahead of Enzo Fernandez now or something?
It does not matter. That's irrelevant because he has a trait that's different from Enzo Fernandez. He has a trait that's different.
João Pedro can progress the ball from midfield.
That is not what, because bro, we got to get this out of that. We got to get this idea out of our head that João Pedro is going to be in the midfield for us. Like, he wants to play 9.
João Pedro has literally been playing the striker for us.
We're saying what we don't have. João Pedro,
his first game he came in, he played striker at the 9. Then we had a final against the best team in the world, and he started at the 9. And then we're questioning. Then y'all want to put him all over the fucking pitch. Let me help y'all out.
Yo, he's our best 9.
Pedro will be the fucking 9.
You guys want to move him, and he's our best 9.
Nobody's arguing that. We're talking about
why do we have to move a player from striker to midfield just to get that trait when we can get a player whose specialty is
Ain't nobody moving João Pedro.
You see what I'm saying? You're ignoring the fact that our best striker right now is João Pedro. We can't have him play two positions at the same time. Okay, it's impossible. He's only one man. Okay, impossible.
Are we talking about we're talking about traits that?
Okay, so yes, traits. So tell me a trait that Garnacho does, like I just told you about Xavi Simmons, because Xavi Simmons is going to play midfield. Okay,
yes,
he's going to play midfield. So tell me a trait
that
Garnacho does.
I don't think he comes into play midfield.
100% he does.
I don't think so.
Midfield, inside forward. He has the ability to play both.
Because he's not coming here to play in the place of Enzo Fernandez, and the backup to Enzo Fernandez is Andre Santos.
What if Andre Santos is the backup to Caicedo?
To play
because that's where he actually played 90 minutes and played well. 90 minutes of playing at the 6. What if it's that? Yeah, what if he's playing at the 6? What if it's that's a scenario? What if Andre Santos is playing at the 6? And why is it that we are not allowed to have options?
No, we already have options.
So once again, I asked you a question. Once again, I asked you the question. What does Garnacho bring to this football team that we do not already have?
What does Garnacho bring to this team that we don't already have? Like you are making. We don't have a backup left winger, do we?
Dude, I have a backup left winger. That is Tyreek George. If I wanted a backup left winger, it's Tyreek George. Tell me a trait that Garnacho has. Why is the question
nothing this players bring to the table that we don't already have? They're just supplementing what we already have.
This way. You see why I yell? Because I have to make sure you
say a trait that they bring that we don't already have. That's not how you scout the team,
bro. We don't need it. We don't need numbers. We don't need to bring in Garnacho just for numbers. So tell me
what are we Simmons for?
Garnacho does that is different from what we have.
Hey, Joey, one sec.
No, bro, we don't need Garnacho for numbers. That's not what we need him for.
What can
if we're buying a player for numbers, go buy Chris Rigg. Go buy a young player that. But it doesn't matter who you buy.
I can ask the same question. What would happen that we already have? What would happen that we already have?
Actually need him for? What is it?
Is it backup left winger? What are you on about?
Xavi Simmons is useful.
Tell me something he does.
Xavi Simmons would be.
Otherwise, he's an irrelevant.
That's a flawed question, Joey. That's a flawed question.
No, it isn't. How is it a flawed question?
Don't bring Hato because he doesn't bring anything we don't already have in the team.
Wrong.
What does Hato bring we don't already have?
Wrong. He can play left back and left center back. He is versatile. That is a trait.
He's our starting.
Right? Bro, like versatility.
Caldwell is our starting center back. What are you talking about?
Come on, Rob. What are we doing here?
I'm saying what does he bring? We might as well keep Veiga then, right? Because he can play now.
Veiga's position. What are you talking about, Rob? Rob, you doing all of this to show on Garnacho on our team.
All I asked was a fucking question. You look at doing this. Ran to fucking the moon with it, bro. I just asked you a question. What does Garnacho bring to this football team as a trait that we do not already have? I just gave you an example. Xavi Simmons,
and I'm telling you,
versatile, and he's a ball carrier.
That is a flawed question. And I'm telling you, that is a flawed question.
Listen. I'll let Rob respond.
It's a simple question. It's not that difficult.
We want it, Joey.
Bro, it is not that difficult. There is none. And that's the reason why it's flawed. Because you don't have an answer. That's the reason it's flawed.
I'll let Rob respond.
So the only players we recruit are the ones that bring trade that we don't already have.
Listen,
yes, that's what I want.
Hold on, Joey. I'll mute everyone's mic. We do super chat. We see underscore Nat 24. Yeah, be up for super chat. He was on to Rob earlier as well. He said if heard some howlers in my day, but Garnacho not being last on anyone's list is top 5. The money is irrelevant at this point. Rob, I'm gonna say it again. Andrew even got rattled. He's here, and Andrew, I'm saying you gotta look after him, man. Listen,
big up Andrew.
You got Andrew, yeah.
No, I put you in the
Rob,
corner.
Joey, let me just say
That's
something.
That's what it came down to.
When Rob goes to me, what does Simmons bring or Hato bring it's kind of obvious. We don't have a ball carrier in midfield. We don't have one. Secondly, Hato would be the backup player who can play across two positions. Coles is a starting player. If he plays centre back and then goes to left back, we don't have a good enough left centre back. That's the whole he feels. Garnacho issue is not necessarily he's a bum. I don't agree with Joey, and I don't know if Joey said that, but if it calls him a bum and crap, I think Andrew did. I don't think he's crap and offers nothing, but he doesn't offer anything more than a Simmons, Rogers, and that would, because they can offer way more than Garnacho, because they can also play off the left and play in the middle and ball carry and are more technical and probably a better shooting. The only thing Garnacho has over them is he's younger than them and he's prem proven. That's the only thing. That's it. By the way, that doesn't mean I wouldn't take Garnacho at all. For 30 million, I wouldn't really care, really. But would I take him over Simmons or Rogers or Yildiz?
Bro,
No.
I didn't even want this to be an
That's
argument. I just wanted an answer to what you thought Garnacho did that we couldn't even, bro.
Be up C_Nat24 for the
I
super
don't
chat. Love
see how it's a
everybody's super
flawed
chat.
question. What's flawed about it? What is flawed about it? What makes it flawed?
Because we don't recruit a player strictly because they have a specific trait that we don't already have in the team.
Why? Because it makes him an irrelevant opportunity.
That is part of the recruitment. But another part of the recruitment is getting the backup in what you already have.
Let's hear what Andrew
Getting
came on to say.
backup in what you already have.
That's my mic.
Nah,
Shit.
Oh, what happened there?
I jump in.
Yeah,
You
go
sound
on.
You sound like Roger Troutman.
Sounds like a Dalek. You know, from Doctor Who, man. My artist says he's mid. No, Rob can back up what he says. Sometimes.
Rob. We just disagreeing. That's all.
Yeah.
I want to hear what
Yeah,
Ed.
chat, why do we keep doing this? Everyone has their opinion. We're just disagreeing with each other. Like,
Yeah, nobody ain't saying Rob can't have his opinion. We're just debating the opinion.
The problem with this is Rob's not telling me his opinion. He's just telling me the question's flawed.
Now,
That's
Rob,
the
you need to
problem.
answer the question, though.
He's actually not telling
telling
me
you-
his opinion.
I would tell you.
Hey, Joey, let's give Rob the floor. Hey, Rob, this is your chance.
Joey.
Hey, Rob,
Come on,
listen.
let Andrew,
Rob,
let's see what
Jimmy,
Andrew.
I'm
telling you,
going to give Rob the floor.
I'm telling
Rob, this is your chance, Rob. You get
Yes.
a line. If I have to mute someone to interrupt you, I'll do it, yeah? Rob, answer Joey's question, yeah? Not big condescending chat. We're all guys. We stream every week. Some of us every day. We're all guys, okay? Rob, what does Garnacho bring to the team which you don't already have? The floor's yours.
For one, if you do a specific trait that Garnacho brings to the team that we don't already have, I don't have one. I'll be honest with you, I don't have one.
Fair enough.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Wait, no, Joey.
But what he brings to the team is an option because you're not gonna expect Gittins to come and be, to be balling out and tearing up the league all from the gym. Garnacho gives you an option on that left wing without you having to do some gymnastic to try and fit players here and there. Garnacho gives you press demon from that left wing. Garnacho brings you. Garnacho gives you pace on that left wing. He gives you a goal threat. He knows how to get in and around an opponent box. He knows how to those cutbacks of his when he goes down the wings are absolutely lethal. Right? He's shot.
Can I rebuttal that real quick? Can I rebuttal what you said?
Wait, Rob, are you done? He needs to end. He needs to land his point.
No. I think he's gotten his point across. I got his point.
Rob,
Okay,
are you done?
I've heard the cycle of shit that he's told me about Garnacho. What he believes Garnacho is, he can believe that all he wants. Okay, I'm not gonna argue that point, but I'm gonna just argue the point of this. Okay, this manager currently has shown.
This doesn't make sense, by the way.
This manager currently, bro. This manager currently has shown us that he is willing to adjust his system for the player and personnel that we currently have. So to say that we absolutely need another touchline winger after we've bought one and didn't need a touchline winger to play this entire tournament, we played with one. It boggles my mind. It boggles my mind because in the end, right? If you're looking at it in this manner, right? You could have Palmer go back to the right wing, and then Gusto cover the width. like you did in the
You're having
finals.
to do gymnastics.
Why?
That's so
What
you
type of gymnastics?
no, because you said you can.
Why is it gymnastics? Why can't Neto be an option for both sides? Why is that something that's gymnastics?
He's clearly an option for both sides.
Why is
It's
that
an option.
gymnastics?
It's an option. Then on the other side, then it's Esteban that you're relying on. Then right?
Well, you have Esteban Palmer.
No,
Yeah, like
but when we play in the 4-2-3-1 with two touchline wingers, which is a style which Moresca plays, right?
Mhm.
Let's not
Not
act like
necessarily.
we're gonna play.
That's what I'm saying.
Inside
That's what
forward.
I'm trying to tell you right now, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you right now. You're putting a box around Maresca, and he showed
I'm
you.
not. No, I'm not.
You
putting
are
it-
because you just said Maresca plays with two touchline wingers. That's putting him in a box. That's not like you. He showed you he doesn't need to.
But
do
he
that.
said if. He said if. By the way, he didn't say he
No,
will.
but okay, but still, you're like the idea that we have to have two touchline wingers. It's just
but
you're
hold on, wait. Stop. Hold on. Pick a pin. Even if we have to, why you just like dismiss Esteval? Like is he not a touchline winger?
No, he is. But I'm saying,
Okay.
in every position, like Moresca did last season, we need two players.
You don't need two
players.
touchline wingers on both sides, Rob. You don't.
We do. Yes, we do.
What the fuck for? He just introduced
we
a new
just showed
style
you-
of play.
yeah. We just
Yes,
showed
it's
you a style of play
it's
that
a
we
new
did.
style of player, which does not mean the old style is dead and gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we have to have a
If you
lockdown
have
of
a new
every
style of
position.
play, you have to cut. You have to have enough players for both style. You
Yes.
can't have a backup for both. That's why your players have to have versatility. They have to have the ability to step out wide. They don't have to stay out there all game. I literally just watched 4 fucking games of Chelsea in the Club World Cup with my own 2 eyes. Our left winger was never hugging the touchline. Never. And when they did it sparingly.
Let's get Andrew's thoughts. Andrew, big up yourself for joining.
Big up. I've heard everyone's opinion. My opinion is just I see no positive to this player whatsoever, and I always try and see a positive to the player. I mean, I'm a perpetual João Felix hater because I think he's overrated. But even I can see he can add something if you play him here or there. This guy has no outstanding metric whatsoever, no outstanding attribute whatsoever. He wouldn't improve our squad whatsoever. He's not better than anything that we have. I do not want to waste even £30 million on this guy. I've heard people say, "Oh, it's okay, it's 30, 35." No, it's not okay. It's a waste of money. We talk about Clear Lake spending loads and wasting money. Everyone's talked about that. This would be a clear waste of money and time. He is completely pointless. I know people go, "Oh, he's only 20. I don't care. 20 is not an excuse. They start at 16, 17 now, their careers. Okay, look at Esteval. You can see what Esteval clearly brings to the table. He can do that. Garnacho does nothing but run. Okay, he does nothing but
like
run.
I said,
And if I'm sorry, Joe, hang on, let me just.
go for it. I'm sorry.
Why do I need to spend 35 million on a runner when I've got 80 of them in our Cobham Academy somewhere?
Yeah, I hear
Who
you.
I can teach to run. Do you know what I mean? He does absolutely nothing. People will say he's a high volume shooter. His shots are rubbish, absolutely rubbish, or scramblers to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Rob, you talked about, first of all, for you, Rob, to mention the word elite and Garnacho is a sin in itself, and you should really hang your head in check.
That was
For cutbacks. That's just wrong. It's not true whatsoever. He's not elite at any cutbacks whatsoever, Rob. I do not know why you persist in bringing up Garnacho and for you to have Xavi Simmons below Garnacho is just mind-boggling.
Oh, yeah, Rob gets the first right of response.
I don't know what it is you see in Garnacho that he will bring to this team. He's not better than anything that we have. He's not better than Tyreek George. He's not better than Tyreek George. And if you're talking about a back
Andy,
left,
that's not true, though. That's not true.
What do you mean?
Based off of what is he better?
What's he better than Tyreek George at?
Based off of what?
Come on, man. Let's not do
Because
this.
Tyreek George got
Let's not
Tyreek George.
do what? Only
What's
thing
he
he did
better
was
than Tyreek-
play
what's-
more than him.
What's he better than
That's
Tyreek
the whole
George at?
point.
But that's not
That's
Tyreek
the whole
George.
point.
He's on a better team.
That's the whole point.
Okay.
No, that's
Alright,
not
cool.
a point. Okay.
Jimmy,
Hold
let me
on,
ask a
wait.
question. We speak now. We speak.
Hold on, wait.
Who had a better last
So,
season?
hold on, wait.
No,
So,
Jimmy, no,
Jazz,
you hold on, Jimmy. Who had a better last season? Garnacho or
Torrey
Sancho?
George.
Garnacho or Sancho? Who had a better last season?
who had a
Sancho.
better
Who you can
last
answer?
season?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who had a better
Based
last
on
season?
what? Individually?
I'm asking all three of you. Who had a better last season? Garnacho or Sancho?
Last year, I would have
Sancho.
rather Sancho than Garnacho.
Sancho had a better season than Garnacho. Sancho did.
I would have rather
What's
keep
your-
Sancho
Last
than
year, I would have rather.
Garnacho.
Last year, I would
We
have
disagree-
rather
we disagree
Sancho
there. We
over
disagree.
Garnacho.
We disagree. We
Wow.
disagree.
I don't know where you hang. What?
Can we stop saying bomber in the chat? Sorry, Andrew. It's not a bomber.
I know, but the
Nothing
point is,
Plattenberg does.
I try and see.
Why?
I try-
How is it not a bomber? What did he write? What Plattenberg say?
but
Let's let Andrew finish. We'll go on it.
there's no discernible attribute that he brings that's better than anyone in our squad currently right now. There's just nothing. There's no positives to this transfer. Bring him in. I don't even want him in on loan. Why do I want him in loan when I'm already trying to develop Gittins and Esteval for next season, and I've got Quinda coming in the season after?
verbal
It makes
agreement.
no sense. It makes no sense. This is a transfer that literally makes no sense. And if Paul, I saw your tweet, Jimmy, a couple of days ago. If Paul Winstanley is the one driving this, then he needs to go.
Yes, that's who's. You saw it, right?
Yeah,
It's a
he needs
report
to go.
came out that
Yeah.
Paul Winstanley is the one who won
Yeah.
Garnacho. Get him the
There's
fuck
no,
out of here.
there's no. I would see. I would. This is how bad I think Garnacho is. I'd rather keep João Felix than. I'd rather keep João Felix, and everyone knows how I feel about João Felix.
And I know how you feel about
Now
that,
I know
Bob.
you're not being objective. Now I know you're
come
not
on, man.
being
We're doing too much. Andrew, we're doing too
He
much.
doesn't.
He
bring
said, Rob, you're not
anything.
being fair now.
Yeah, he's not.
I
He's
think
not.
you guys.
Andrew's going
I
too
think
far
you
away.
guys aren't looking at it in the right way, bro. Why
Yeah,
are we
no,
trying
no.
to save somebody else's? Like,
Nah, yo, you know what it is? I think
Why are we
Rob
trying to
just
take
sees
some
something in the
people
player, and he just sees something. I get it. I know
Yeah,
what
fair
it is.
enough. Yeah.
When you
You
see
know-
a
do you know-
player and you like
you know
a
we
player,
can't-
I
we
get
can't
it.
mock-
We just
we
try to
can't-
beat it out of Rob. That's
By the
all.
way,
We just
we
pause.
just laughed.
We try
just laughed.
We try to
for 2
convince.
weeks.
We have to convert him.
For 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, all of us, and in your community right now, Chess, have laughed at Arsenal for taking our trash.
Mhm.
I've laughed at Arsenal for taking our.
Mhm.
And now we have people actually in our community going, "I wouldn't mind getting
Yeah,
that
let's
trash."
get some of their trash.
What?
You know who Rob is? Andrew, you know who we gonna call Rob? Because I know you a movie buff. Rob is Forky. Remember the last Toy Story? Trash.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Trash.
Guys.
He's Forky. Yeah, he's Forky. He's Forky from the Toy Story.
Look,
He loves trash.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cold. That's cold.
That's
You
He
know,
loves trash.
I mean, I'm just saying here. I'm just saying here. I would be at the bridge, and I promise you, if Andrew's there too, I promise you, if Garnacho is here, you are not gonna be singing Viva Garnacho in that Matthew Harding stand. I
No,
promise you.
it will
I'm
not
gonna be. I'll tell you what I'll be. Rob, remember that 2 years ago when that guy got on the microphone about Werner? I'll grab that microphone and I will tell Garnacho I'll be worse than that guy that Werner got. They'll have to take that. They'll have to like get the Secret Service of whatever they have to take me out. I will take that
When
microphone.
it's going to Brest against Arsenal, you're gonna be out there singing Viva Garnacho.
Of course, Rob, I'm shameless. Of course I will celebrate. It's a Chelsea goal. Of course I will celebrate. What are you mad? Rob,
Yeah,
I'll tell you this
obviously.
right now. My position with Chelsea players, whether I rate them or not, as soon as they cross that white line, they get my full support. When they cross
Yeah,
that
yeah.
white line, no matter what I think. I cheered
100%.
Mudryk when he scored. So you know what I mean. It's fun. I just for me, take all the reverence aside. I just don't. From my personal opinion, I see no positives to him. That's all. I just don't see any positives to bringing him in whatsoever.
Does he have to do with what on the pitch or off the pitch issue?
I couldn't, bro. We employed John Terry. We can't have a go at this guy when we employed John Terry. Do you know what I mean? I can't have a go at this guy. Do you know what I mean? I can't. We
John
employed
Terry, he did
bro.
a lot of stuff off the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot.
We can't have a go for him.
Yeah, a lot of stuff
And
off
this
the
isn't
pitch.
even the guy. It's the guy's brother. It's not even the guy. It's the guy's
The
brother.
man is 17. It's not like he's some 30-year-old man.
When
He's
you
17.
when you've had a guy like John Terry, no one could. You can't really have a go at someone else like he's got
John Terry and his
problems. Yeah, you know what I mean. We can't go. Yeah. Oh, now Chelsea fans have got morals all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. I couldn't give. I couldn't give unless it's something illegal you're doing. I couldn't give a flying doodle what you do off the pitch.
Hey, listen, we've got to end the stream here, man. But it looks like Xavi Simmons. We give the update to the people. Then, big up Andrew for joining as well. Big up Jimmy. Big up Rob as always. Good debates as always good. I can't wait till season starts. We're gonna have loads of debates on our players, how they're doing, Garnacho's doing, how Noni's doing. I'm sure we're going to speak on it. But the bomber, inverted commas, which everyone's speaking about Pletigol. Do you guys rate Pletigol, by the way, as a source? Or
for German players, he's obviously German linked. He's got pretty good links for German
That's
players.
the thing, yeah, because he does German. He covers Germany the most, isn't it? So
yeah.
apparently, we are working on an agreement with Xavi Simmons. Talks taking place in the evening. Leipzig wants 60 mil, which is about 70 million euros. Chelsea would like to pay less, probably about 45, 50. So
yeah, I think it'll be something. It might even be like you could sit. This might show you. It might even be something to do and Cuckoo later down in the transfer window or something like that.
Yeah, there'll be two separate deals, like a verbal, we'll give you 45. You guys
or
give
like
us 20.
a loan with a buy or something like that.
And Leipzig not getting 60 for him neither. They're gonna get about 55.
Will in America, man. Will, man.
Big up Willis.
But that Will, I love it.
You know what?
Funny.
You need to send this over the Don channel. I think we about to go live.
Is he going live now? Is he doing
he's with Rants at the moment, but he'll be live afterwards. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'll send that through. Love
direct over there.
Yeah. Let's do it. People, them love for the love, man. But Angie for joining late. Rob rattled you, but that's what Rob's good at, man. He's really good at rattling people.
Big up Andrew.
It's
all around.
Man. It's fine. I'm just the Garnacho thing. I just needed to.
Hey Rob, you haven't rattled me yet, but I'm not looking forward to when you do. It's going to be a topic, and you're going to rattle me, and I don't want to have.
You guys getting all excited for Simmons and all that, and then it's here we go Garnacho, and I'm just going to sit there with my sunglasses.
Oh, so you think this is a smoke screen, yeah?
I don't think Simmons is serious. It smells kudos. It smells kudos once all over again.
This wasn't as good as Kudus. We never got like links like this with Kudus.
Oh yes, we did.
No, did we?
No,
what talks?
There are links that we even placed a bid, and we
from West Ham employee.
Yeah, this is the same. Like German sources are saying, we are agreeing. There hasn't been nobody in England saying that we have. It's always.
Fabrizio he posted his tweet though. He said Chelsea.
Fabrizio said we inquired about him in June or before we bought.
Yeah, but the English guys they're a bit late when it comes to something like this.
Who y'all talking about right now?
Journalism and the links.
What was Simmons?
Simmons. How legit?
What Rob thinks is a smoke screen.
Man, the Simmons links are real. Look, you ain't see this shit happen yesterday and it's popping off. Rob, this is real links. That Garnacho shit is fairy dust.
All right, Garnacho's going Villa.
We're here. We'll talk. The window is
not Villa. Too long. Garnacho de Villa. That's the bomber you heard right here. Garnacho de Villa.
I can see it happening. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. Jimmy's channel's below. Winner Surf as well, Twitter as well, and his YouTube. Paul, Rob, Twitter below as well, MLR Paul 2001, easy. And Web Sports as well with Joey. He joined before, he's out working. So love for love, people. This will redirect you to Don. I've set it up. Blue Diary starts at basically 8 minutes time. So put in a raid there. Put Garnacho in as the hashtag. There's over 100 of you. Put Garnacho in just for Rob. I know Rob will be watching when he's doing the work. Come on, man. Viva Garnacho. I'm not even going to sing it. I'm not even going to do that. But yeah, like, subscribe, people. We'll see you tomorrow as always. And peace. Remember, Garnacho.